everybody. This is James, and welcome to episode 79 of TGWPIS FC, where we're going to be taking on Real Madrid in the Champions League. But before we do that, I wanted to go over just how much of a Jekyll and Hyde team we've been this year. And to do that, we're looking at the Premier League. Now, our form isn't the best. We've had 1 loss, 2 draws, 2 wins in our last 5 matches, which means we've got 5 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws. But I want to look at those losses, draws, and wins. Now, we have the best goal difference in the league. We've scored the most goals, but we've also let through 5, which is about on par with Manchester United. Chelsea has only let through 1, and we were the ones to score it. So Manchester United and Chelsea haven't lost yet this year. I don't think they played each other yet either. But for us, if we want to look at our losses, we lost to Burnley and Chelsea. Burnley 10th, Chelsea 1st. We've drawn against Wolves and Tottenham. And we've beaten Manchester City, imagine West Brom, Leicester, and Fulham we should be beating. But Manchester City and Liverpool we beat, and Manchester City are the previous title holders. Look at some of the other stats here. Fetz and Schwabel have the most assists. We lead the average ratings with Bertels, Pepe, and Fetz, and Pepe is the highest goal scorer. So it's just a really strange thing. If we look at home record, away record, first half of the stage, second half of the stage, combined, last 5 games, and then media prediction. So it just kind of gives us an idea where we're a pretty Jekyll and Hyde team. We're in 4th, where they want us, and obviously if we're going to look back at our club vision here, we failed this one. We're not in the quarterfinal, but we're working within a payroll. We've got some issue, we've got to qualify for the Euro Cup. So European Champions Cup through either the participation in the Premier League season, and then we've also got to reach the champ. So we've got some reasonable stuff, and to reach the quarterfinal, we come in at the 3rd round, I think. So, but we've got doable stuff. It's just weird that we're just this kind of a Jekyll and Hyde kind of a team. Anyways, since you've last been here, since you've last been here, we drew with Wolves, which just blew my mind. We had to play from behind for the majority of the game, and then we go out and we thumped Manchester City, and it wasn't even close. There's 3 VARs in this one, and all the VARs stood, it would have been 5-2 us. So, but still, Pepe just absolutely went off in this game, and so did Fetz. So I tried to do some resting and rotation after a while to get everybody ready for this game against Real Madrid. And this is the team we're going to be putting out there. That's a very strange squad here. There we go. Squad view. Here we are. This is the team. Very familiar. Most of them rested. Some of them not. Fantini is fine. Schwabel is good. We need to bring our buddy onto the pitch here. Marco. So, you've seen this squad 100 times before. It's the same as always. Fantini, Lopez, Alex, Schwabel. Fantini obviously in for our buddy Marrero, who will be back in training in 4 days, which will be great, but then we have to worry about getting him match fit again. Keating and Bertels, right, Herrero, Fitz, Pepe. Right, I'm starting to get a little worried about because though his performances have been good, he's kind of underachieving a little bit again this year. Now, granted, every single time I say this, he goes out and he, blows everything away. But if you look at it his past seasons, the League 2, League 1, and the Championship, double-digit goals and assists. Last year, he had a good year. 8 goals, 9 assists in 27 games. We rotated him a little bit more. But he played good. This year, in 9 games, only 1 goal and 1 assist. And he hasn't played in the Cup, and he's played all right in the Champions League, but the league is just suffering. So We have a plan. There's somebody coming in January. We'll look at him when he comes in. But needless to say, Schwabel has been the guy picking up the slack on that side. He has been out of this world. 3 assists in the league, 1 goal, and just averaging like an 8.42 overall is just insane. So he's looking like, what do we have him as? A good player for most Premier League sides, even though he's inconsistent and doesn't like important matches. He does show up, and when he does show up, he's great. That being said, he is still older, and we have some good talent coming through here as well. Antigua, Irmain, McFarlane, Mercau, Medev, and Assman on the bench. Submit it. Let's see how we can do against the best of the best, Real Madrid, who, by the way, looks like if you were to buy Wonder Kids, Richarlison on the right, Sané on the left, Kai Havertz, Declan Rice, Mateo Kovacic, and his Christensen, Adriozola. Then we've got this guy, Marquez, who is a phenomenal left back. We were looking at him when he was out in Porto, and yeah, you can see why. He's just great. They've got Courtois. They've got this guy who is a really, really good defender. They've got, obviously, Adriozola. And these guys are also number 1 in the league. They've got this guy, Gabriel Henrique. And they've also got on the bench Moise Kean, Marcus Antonio. Just all the big names. Ferrero. Tons of guys. But this is what we're going to play with, us versus them. I think we're just going to go attacking. All the best out there, have fun. I have faith. I have faith. I have faith. A draw is good here. With John Greenman, he's just being rested. Yep, Cristiano Lopez continues. He's been in great form. We hope to keep it up. He has been. He's scored. And we are... All right, so they're home. So this is the home leg, which is big for us. A draw here would be absolutely wonderful. As Wright's here, out to Bertels, gets it to Herrero, who can send him through. Fetz is there. Fetz scores. 3 minutes in. I'm waiting for VAR, and it never comes through. Man, Fetz has been amazing since we put him out on the right wing. Bertels out to Herrero. Fetz is onside. Courtois can't get there. And the Galacticos are down 1 minute in. Herrero, by the way, signed a new contract, and I guess that was going to show the uptick in form for him because he's really excited to have one. And we look like we're bossing the game against Madrid right now. But now comes their first shot on the ball. As Gabriel Henrique is there. Good block. Fetz to Bertels. Out to Fetz. Is he going to lift it forward? Nope. Gets it to Lopez. Picks out a really good pass to right. And Pepe's free here. And first shot. Second shot. Hey, you want to know what? Corners are fine. It shows that he's paying attention. He's there. Bertels on the volley. Gets blocked. Finds Fetz again. Out to Herrero. Who's through, but gets tackled. Didn't really have anybody in the box that he could have crossed it to. Could have looked for the cutback, but not much there. And we are... I mean, I'd love to just tell him, hey, we'll take a 1-0. Hold on to it here, guys, but that's not going to be the case as Fanti continues his run. It's a great one. Wright's there. And like Wright of 2 years ago scores that every time. But lately, he just never scores it. And I don't know why. I don't know what's changed. They say he's like a world-class player and like a top-end Premier League winger. And I believe it. He is that good, as we just gave away a penalty. Great. Who's on it for them? Is it Havertz? Enrique? And he sends our guy the wrong way. And it's 1-1. Gabriel Henrique's 5th goal of the season. Well, I guess that just shows, once again, Schwabel, big matches, makes a mistake. Really against the run of play. If you look at everything, how many shots, how many on target they have. That was their first shot on target. As now we're deep into their half. Keating on it here. Gets it to Schwabel. Can he... Hell, he makes a good cross there to try and make up for his mess up, but he doesn't get quite through. Fet's on it again. Corner. Herrero's there. Heads it over the bar. We got to work on heading as a team. Because we're getting some free headers here. And it's just... if we can go, we'll make us the favorites. We can go out there and make it happen. I mean, he speaks the truth. He speaks the truth. As our middle, once again, Keating, Herrero, and Fetz all having good games. Fetz is here. Lopez heads it down. Herrero, can he win this? He can. Gets it out to Fetz. Can he look to cycle it back in? Wright's there. Fetz scores, but Wright should have banged that into the back of the net. Fetz with his second of the game. Herrero heads it down. Fetz is there. And look at this crossback. Wright is there. And he should have banged it home, but Fetz luckily able to pick up the pieces, and we go 2-1 up. As now they're on the ball right from the kickoff. Rice sends it down to Sana here on the left, gets past Fanti, and forces a save. And a good one there from Gentile. Kovacic with the corner. Just blows it by everyone. And that's it. Courtois out to Richarlison. Now, the big thing I think with this team that we have to talk about is that Real Madrid is a bunch of good young wonder kids if you're at the start of the save. These guys are a bunch of old men at this point. And we've got the more youthful squad as Fanti clears the shot here. Richarlison's having a horrible game. Where are we at? Lopez doesn't head it. Doesn't get the header. And Adriozola gets sent out, and now they've got a fullback, a center back playing a fullback. Moise Keane comes in on the left. I mean, how do we even make a change? Fetz, Herrero, yeah, now we make a change. We go 3-1 up, tactics. We'll look at the goal in a second. Keep Keating in, bring in Herman. Fetz is exhausted. Oh, looking, yeah. We'll take Pepe out and bring Asman in. Put Pepe out on the right-hand side to give Fetz a break. Who else is exhausted? Well, actually, we could do that. We'll drop Herrero. We'll drop him. Can we? Can I please? Please, game? Give me a midfield here. Okay. Play a deep line playmaker on support. We'll get 2 deep line playmakers. Unless we do a Mazzala. Yeah, we'll play these guys as Mazzalas on support. Play him deep line playmaker on support, and then play these guys as Mazzalas on support to provide the kind of the shuttle part there. That looks good. Get these guys off, get some rest in them. Pepe can keep going for days, so get 7 minutes, maybe 10 minutes out of all the subs. And their boy Su Yim looks like he picks up an injury. And we hold them off. We predicted a draw, but we were able to win it away from home, or at home. Well done, guys. It's a great win for us. It is. We beat Real Madrid at home. How many other teams can say that? And in the other turn, Lazio beats Borussia Mönchengladbach. Allegri doesn't want to talk anymore. We get more money. I have to attend these. My assistant isn't here. Excellent. We thoroughly deload our assistant left. He's an outstanding player and a privilege to play with. Fetz is stellar. You were great out in front of goal. Man, moving him out to the wing was like the best thing we ever did. Now, where does that put us in the Champions League? So that puts us top of the group. Real Madrid on 4, Lazio on 4. If we tie our next game, we're through. If we win, we're not through. So we just can't lose 3 in a row. But is this Garcia? Is this the guy we had? No. This guy isn't the guy we had. That's fine. That's good. Really happy to see that. Fetz has the highest average rating and is the top goal scorer. So Fetz and the player of the match. Fetz loves the Champions League. It's his competition. So great run there. So let's look at the schedule. Let's see where we're going to come back. I don't want to make this all about the Champions League. So we've got West Ham and Watford. Do we do Real Madrid again at the Bernabeu? See if we can clinch our way out into the next stages. We don't have the FA Cup until here in January. It's just such a packed season. So I think we do that. I think we come back for Real Madrid. If we draw or win, we advance, then we'll look to move the season on a little bit more. Maybe play Manchester United or Arsenal, West Ham, one of these games further up in December. Just to get the season going a little bit, because we're still in the very front half. We've seen add a lot of games so far. But that's for later on. So Real Madrid next time. Hopefully clinching the Champions League. I've been James. You've been you. This has been TGWPIS FC. Look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.